everyone, this is Cassie Johnson with Key Realty John Yoder team, and I'm thrilled to be welcoming you to the last episode of our buyer education series. So in this video, I'm going to be talking with you about the ways you can prepare for closing. So you've made it through the chaotic beginning weeks of the contract. And I'm going to be honest with you, the remaining weeks might feel torturously slow. Of course, there is still paperwork to be reviewed and completed, and you might still have a lot of items left on your to-do list. But if you're anything like me, once the major steps are completed, you kind of just feel like you're watching a pot that won't boil. And this is normal. Everything is in process, and you're waiting for the clear to close. But I found that these 3 activities might help the remaining time pass a little quicker. The first is pack. And when I say pack, I mean pack well. There are tons of resources out there on Pinterest that will give you checklists and color coding options that are gonna make your life easier and make your friends and family happier with you come move-in day. The second is to create a list of all the places where you're gonna need to change your address. Again, there are helpful resources out there for this process, but you're gonna be glad that you have a game plan that doesn't include returning to your former residence for your mail. And the last is to start dreaming about how you're gonna make this home your home. While I'm waiting to move, I'm typically creating dozens of Pinterest boards. So I also have some tips on things you should not be doing as you head to closing. And the first is opening new accounts. To avoid opening any new credit cards or accounts with stores because it's gonna mess with your loan underwriting. And the second thing you shouldn't do is change your job. This is also going to be problematic for loan underwriting. And finally, don't become a victim of wire fraud. There's a reason you see a lot of warnings about wire fraud, maybe in emails from your agent or the title company, and that's because it's getting much more sophisticated. So we've linked a super helpful video about wire fraud and the ways in which you can prevent being a victim of wire fraud in the description below. So make sure you check that out. But the simplest advice I can give you for this is when you go to make your wire for your down payment or your closing costs, always call the title company and confirm the instructions. All right, so before you know it, it's gonna be closing day. If you're using a loan to purchase your home, be prepared to sign a bunch of paperwork and always bring proper identification like a driver's license. And if you have any last minute questions or concerns, make sure you speak with your team so that you can feel confident when you sign the papers for your new home. Also, this is a very exciting day and you've been through a lot, so make sure you plan time to celebrate. I hope this information has been helpful for you. If you would like to speak with anyone on our team about the home buying process, please feel free to reach out. It's always our goal to provide you with the information and resources that you need in order to take the next step in achieving your real estate goals. And for more valuable content, feel free to subscribe to our weekly video blog, Key Source, where John and I discuss the most common questions we receive in the real estate industry. Guys, I want to sincerely thank you for taking the time to watch our buyer education